A couple days ago, I was out trying to get myself a bank account, right? I needed to do this because I was applying for student funding and grants, and so I needed an account where they could send the funds to. And going to the bank, it took a little while to get it done, but it was relatively quick, right? I thought I could still go to the gym, go to Good Life, but turns out I couldn't. Because the thing with Good Life, because I'm participating doing the teen fitness thing, I can only sign in before 3 p.m., which is pretty early. And when I got to Good Life, when I biked there, it was 3:06. And I was pretty cheesed about that since I was only 6 minutes late, and they kind of just told me like, go away, come back another day, you know? And that kind of ruined my entire day and my mood because I was really looking forwards to this workout and I wanted to, hit a nice workout with shoulder and arms. So as I start biking away, thinking that the day is over, I can't work out, and I just gotta go back home and do whatever I have, I start to think about the other gyms that I have. Because Good Life isn't the only gym that I signed up for with the teen fitness thing. A lot of other gyms have a teen fitness during the summer, and it's all completely free. And that's when I realized that my day isn't actually ruined, and I got more options than I really realized. Now, Planet Fitness, of course, doesn't have the greatest rep for a lot of reasons. But for what I was training that day, being shoulders and arms, the gym was perfectly fine. It was honestly really nice. Because the downlighting, I can't speak. Do not underestimate downlighting and how much bigger it makes you look. Because I've never really used downlighting, but when I went into the gym, I took off the pump cover and I was looking at myself. I genuinely could not realize that this was my own physique. That was how big of a difference it made. And so the real important, idea of the story is to kind of give you a little bit more foresight or to make you think a little bit further. I think we're all generally hyper fixated on a couple of things throughout the day. We have one or two things that we really look forward to, or one or two things that we really don't want to go to, right? But anyways, we hyper fixate on those things, and if those things go well or go bad, it makes or breaks our day. If it doesn't go exactly the way we wanted it to, our day is kind of ruined. And I really saw that with this little experience of mine. It's always been kind of in the back of my head. I think we all have this, but having an experience that kind of just shows you how narrow-sighted we are at times really makes you want to think a little bit more. And I think this applies especially a little bit for myself because I have realized through playing chess that I do not think that far. I'll play one mover as well, hang my queen in one move, and that's pretty common too. So realizing this, I've started to think a little bit more, not just throughout the day, but on this topic in general. Whenever we have one thing that we're really focused on throughout the day, throughout the year, throughout the week, throughout the month, it becomes such a central focus that everything else somewhat suffers if that thing doesn't do well. Whether it be that one goal that you really want to achieve, whether it be that one person at work or at school, or just that one friend. Or maybe it's that one gym that you really wanted to go to, like me. But whatever it is, if it doesn't go your way, it's not the end of the day, right? Yes, it might kind of suck, and things might sort of be really bad that day. Maybe you're really depending on that. It's kind of your one way to escape and, unwind a little bit. And that sucks, but you gotta realize that you always have some options next to you. They might not be the best options, right? If I had to go to do a leg day at Planet Fitness, I'd probably really not enjoy that workout, but it is what it is. Things don't work out sometimes, and things kind of suck sometimes. But something that I think applies to myself especially is that I don't worry. I don't cry about it. I don't stress about it. Because I realize that God has his own plan. And everything that happens is a part of that. If it doesn't fit my plan, I can know and have assurance that at least is a part of God's plan. Now, I know this doesn't apply to every single one of you watching this video because I know not all of you are religious or Christian, but having enough foresight and looking forward enough and looking wide enough to see that just because one thing doesn't work out doesn't mean everything else is ruined. Because I think another thing about just humans in general is we tend to focus a lot on the negative side. It's really easy to feel negative emotions in comparison to positive ones. I don't really have any specific reasons, but I definitely know this is true for a fact. We focus on the negative so much more than the positive. And so, I'm not sure if this information really helps, but it might help you to gain a little bit of awareness throughout the day and realize that being so negative and focusing on the negative so much ain't really helping you. But this video was kind of just something random that came up. I really just wanted to record this because of that one day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me here today. I hope you found something helpful or interesting from this video. And I do appreciate you for sticking all the way to the end here and watching all the way through. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So just stay consistent, stay disciplined, and keep on building that relationship with God. All right, now give me a kiss. Mwah.